Hey everybody. So it is time now for some Left 4 Dead. Oops, I couldn't my stream. There we go. Okay, so I'm going to be creating a Left 4 Dead campaign, and I have not started it yet, sort of. I know what it's going to be of, and I know where, and actually I'm going to share that with you in a second. But basically today we're going to be starting a new file from scratch for the first level of the campaign. The campaign is going to be called, I think, Follow the Sun, which is the name of that video I just showed. Let me see here. Could update a few things. Update the stream title, and then let me arrange Hammer here real quick. Make sure my stream's in order. That looks okay. I guess you guys are going to get to view my taskbar, but whatever, who cares. So let me see, I'm going to find you guys that thing. So this map is based on a real location. It's going to be part of Seattle. So the level is going to start off kind of near the convention center, which you may know if you've ever been to PAX. I can remember to look at the camera. People are actually watching me. Yeah, so it's going to start off near the convention center, and it's going to go under the convention center, through downtown, and then down to the waterfront, kind of near the aquarium. It's going to wind up at a place called Fisherman's Wharf. And let's see, I'm trying to find it on Google Maps right now. Just a second. Oh yeah, okay, so first thing we're going to be looking at is, let's see, I believe this link should work. It's going to be a huge link. Yeah, I think Twitch didn't like that. I did get the whole thing though, so if you copy and paste that, it should work. It's a street view of the place we're going to be making first. It's this little courtyard here, and then you're going to go, let me see, I guess I could show this on stream. It starts off here in this courtyard, and a lot of this will be 3D skybox, the stuff you can't get to. The players, I think, are going to start behind this door. Like, if you go in that door, there's going to be a little hallway, and then a right, and that's the first safe room. So they come out of this door here. I should be marking it with this. Come on, okay. Be a pal. There we go. Oops. Just going to come out of this door here, and then come down the road, and we're going to go over this way. Oops. Down here, down this road, and then this road here will be barricaded kind of across, like, it'll be a barricade like here. It'll be like piled up dumpsters and, you know, warning signs and chain link fence and stuff. And then, let's see, let me clear the screen. It's a shortcut. So, there you go. So the players will be forced to go this way. Also, there's some doors and stairs up here, but you can't get up there. Go over this way, down this street, and we're basically under the convention center now. Like, this ramp leads up into the parking area. The players will have to come over here and then, let's see, come along here, and then they'll jump over this fence, and then they'll run along the freeway. And let me see if I can get onto the freeway. It's kind of hard from here. So we'll jump across, we'll be on the freeway. Of course, there's no cars. It's the zombie apocalypse. Nobody's in their car still. And then, oh man, keeps doing this. Google Maps here is kind of screwed up. Anyway, come along the freeway from over here, down the road, over here, and then there's a door like right there. That'll lead to an access hatch. And then there's going to be a lot of underground sections after that. And that one's not going to be based so much on a real place as this is. So that is kind of the plan. So first we're going to be making that courtyard. And, so it's time to open a new map. Let me see. Guess while I'm streaming, I have Hammer all in one window. Which is not how I usually do it. I usually have my 3D view taking up all of one screen, and then the other 3 views on my second monitor. But you guys can't see that, so. Oh, let me see here. I'm going to be using my second monitor for reference on this map a lot. Let me see. So actually, go back here. It's behind this car. You can't really see it that well. The corner of this building, where this edge hits the ground, that's going to be the origin of the map. So everything is kind of relative to that. So the origin of the map is going to be right there, X, Y, and Z. And let me see. I believe what I'm going to do is have, even though this is kind of diagonal, like north is this way. I'm actually going to have like positive Y on the map be this way, so it'll be rotated 45 degrees, just make things easier for myself. And yeah, so I guess today I'm going to be trying to lay out really, really roughly the shapes of all these places. They're going to get more complicated as we go on and add details and create props for everything. Like these lamps, I'm going to be working in Blender later to make props out of these lamps. Make textures for everything. I don't have any textures right now, so everything's going to be gray and orange box. Yeah, there's probably not going to be very many cars because I'm not that good at modeling. I don't know if I can model a car. Might have to find somebody who can. Okay, let's get started here. So I'm also going to be referring to my notebook a lot. Like, a lot. Alright. So 504 inches. Started. Make our first brush. So it's 504 wide, right? Yeah. Then 68 times 12 is 816. It's 816 deep. Oops. As for the height, I'm really not sure. So this thing goes 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 stories above the ground. And Let me see. 144. So we'll say one story is 12 feet, right? So this is, 6 times 12 feet times 12 inches. So 864 tall. So we got our first brush. It's like breaking a bottle over a ship. Except we'd be making 5 ships. So we're not going to bother with any of the windows or any of the details right now. So I'll carve all those into the shape later. Let's see here. I'm going to do the back of this building, this back face over here. See what will Google Maps matches our measurements. "68 feet. Wow, very accurately. Alright, well. Oops. Okay, we're going to say 50 feet. Or 600 inches. "51.41 feet. Hey, Dragon Breath. No, it's not where I live. I live kind of near Seattle, out in the suburbs. I found this spot just kind of poking around in Google Maps looking for a place like this, some place to make a map out of. I kind of know the area just because of the convention center. I don't know if you've ever been to PAX, but PAX is right here. Like, this whole building is where PAX is. The level won't go through the convention center, though. It's going to go under it, so you won't see very much of it. Oh, hey. Nice. Okay. 616 tall. try to keep a grid snap of no less than 8 on this. It's really important to keep your grid snap as high as possible, so you don't get really gross geometry that you can't line up and seal. Oh, good. I'm glad somebody saw that. Yeah, I thought it'd be fun to try to build an audience for this. I don't know if this is something anybody would be interested in or if it's really boring to watch. It'll probably be more interesting later when you can tell what you're looking at. Like right now it's kind of just like shapes in space. But yeah. Yeah, maybe people will show up. We'll find out. Let me see here. So this corner, like, figuring out the angle correctly is going to be sort of tricky. I guess I could go like... Is that a right angle? Looks like a right angle. Say 24 feet. Nope. So 24 or 12 feet there. And then along that long side, and I'm just going to use this for everything. 24, 12, oops. $50. Well, that is awfully exactly 50. Oh, no, never mind. 100 feet. This space is kind of complicated. It doesn't show up on Google Maps at all. Like you can see, if we get like this, it's just kind of a mess in that corner. I think what I want is that distance. Let's call it 104 feet. Let's see. Let's move it wide, -2.8. And positive x, 144. There. This building's not the same height, though. You can see from down here, you can kind of guess the height of this building just by the number of floors. Actually, this balcony looks like it's just at the same height, doesn't it? Or at least close enough. Yeah, I guess we could call it the same. Also, this ground isn't even. That seems like it's going to be the hardest part, is figuring out like the slope of the ground everywhere. So that's not very easy to do. It's that sort of thing is really tricky to eyeball. So yeah, right now we've got like this outline. This is the block we just made. There you go. Take care. This last distance we never got. Is 12 feet correct? Is that 12 feet? Hundred and 5.28 feet. Less. Let's do 1232. say 1152. $5.76. So right now, this whole undercut area doesn't exist. Actually, same with like this area. Right now, it all just comes down to the ground like one big block. That's fine. Oops. We'll leave that for now. Looks like there's a little gap like between this wall and this overhang. Like this thing doesn't connect to that wall there, it looks like. It's hard to tell. I have a lot of video reference too. I went down to this place to check it out. Yeah, it's got that gap back there. Say 8 feet. But how deep? Tin 8. Okay. actually looks right. So this distance is hmm. 53-ish feet. Oh, 53.88 feet. We'll call it 640 inches. Yeah, I'm gonna call that 45 degrees. Yeah, like 146 by 146. And also 144. This isn't right, really. Like, on here, this corner of the building is like way to the right at this corner. But on here, it's like this whole building is like way more in line with this gap. Whereas the level doesn't really line up at all. Oops. Comes straight across and hits. Well, okay, so in the map, I don't yet have, like, this whole section of the building. It's not there yet. So it makes it look thinner than it really is. Okay, so this should hit about a third of the way across the building. Maybe right there. really feel like everything should be on the 16s. But whatever. We'll worry about that later. Then all this stuff needs to be nudged in. If by chance I'm right here, this one should be lower. Well, I won't worry about that yet. Where's my background? Got a garbage can back there. One second. What's that? There. So just a slightly nicer background. Oh yeah, you can see this thing. That's where that image came from. That's my Twitch avatar right now. Oh, where was I at? So got these two 45s. We're going to assume they are 45s, and then that is about 32 feet. That's good. B84. Say 600 inches. Yeah, let's say 624. Alright, keep getting confused about which controls I'm using for 3D. It's like every single 3D program has different controls, which is really annoying. It's like you get used to one, then you switch programs, and you're still used to that one. You keep trying to move the camera like you're in the other program, and it gets really annoying. So this street out here is going to be pretty tricky because there's trees covering everything. It's going to be pretty rough. Alright, well, I can get this distance. And I'll say 8 feet. Let's do 8 by 8. Does that seem right? Yeah, that is really narrow. Man, those are some narrow stairs. Hmm. Maybe they don't go up and down there. Alright, that's something to investigate. Anyway. This is actually way up in the air. Coach is standing about here. Four. So it goes down another 4 stories. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah. This goes down another 4 times 12 feet, 144 inches. Another 576. Okay, so I think before going down the street, like the level, you know, you come. Whoops, where is it? Where am I at? There you go. Before coming down the street, 'cause the level goes like this. Here at the start. So before doing any of this spot, like, you know, down the street here, going to focus on detailing out the area up above, up here. Since I think I'm going to need more accurate measurements, I'm going to have to actually go down to this spot and measure over here. And that's going to basically take a sunny day that I have off. So wait till my next day off and then just sort of hope it's sunny, I guess. And yeah, so in the meantime, Suppose I should try to figure out the heights for a lot of this.